I had a senior advisor who I really liked. Unfortunately, I have not heard from him in a little while, and I contacted Apple Chat, and and they transferred me over to a new senior advisor, and I was disconnected. Now, are you a senior advisor?
Right, no worries. I can definitely assist you with that. I can go ahead and connect you with our senior advisors. But can you get your name first?
Yeah, it's Sita, S-I-T-A.
And do you have a case number or
I do.
Your phone? Okay, perfect. Can I get the case number?
Yes, I do have one. It is 101 677 986 623, and I seem to have a lot of disconnections. Please give them my phone number. In the event I get disconnected, I need for them to call me back.
Sure, I'll do that. I'm just going to read it back. Your voice was cutting in and out for me. So the case number is 101 627.
Wait, let me bring it up again. 101 677.
Your voice just went off again. So it's 101
677
677
986 623.
6228. Correct?
No, 623 is the last three digits. 623. You want to read that back to me?
Sure. So it's gonna be 101 677 986 6238.
No, it ends in 623. There's no 8. The rest is correct.
Okay. And what would be the name under this Apple ID? Under this case number?
Well, the name is my email is different from the Apple ID number. What do you prefer? It's under
zero Apple ID.
0 lukedalabana@gmail.com is the Apple ID.
And what would be the name under this Apple ID?
That's the Apple ID. My name is Sita Kaith, Kaith.
Give me 1 minute. So under this Apple ID, is it your name or is it someone else's name?
It's my Apple ID. I just use that name.
Can you spell your first name for me once again?
S as in Sam, I-T-A. Last name is Kaith.
Not able to locate your name with this Apple ID.
Well, I have a case number. They should be able to locate that case number.
I just need to verify the customer's name before I contact my senior advisor. So just bear with me for 1 minute.
If you can't do it, then Apple Chat is willing to do it.
I can definitely contact your senior advisor for you, but I just need to fill out a few more details before I do that.
Sure.
Can I just get a callback number?
Yeah, 647-915-7422.
7422. And can you spell your first name for me once again?
Oh my God. It's S as in Sam, I-T-A.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put you on a brief hold over here for around 3 to 4 minutes and bring my senior advisor for you quickly.
Fantastic. And you know what, Pooja? Can you tell, it's Pooja, right?
Yes.
Great. Can you tell them also, give them my phone number and let them know that... Okay, great. Because I'm getting constant disconnections, okay?
No worries. I'll just let them know about that. I'm just going to put you on a brief hold for around 3 to 4 minutes and quickly contact them.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hi, thank you so much for holding patiently.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one of my senior advisors with us right now. He would be taking over the call from here to assist you further, and his name is Okita.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, like you mentioned, my name is Okira, and I'm a C.
I didn't get your name. Sorry.
Okira.
Can you spell it for me?
O''Kera.
Got it.
Yep. So I see that you're reaching back out to us with an issue on your Mac. So go ahead and fill me in on the situation at hand.
Well, I keep getting a lot of disconnections, so why don't we screen share? Let's directly cut to the chase, and let's screen share, and you can see what's going on, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'll talk with you to set up a screen share. So give me one moment.
I do ARA.
And pardon?
I do ARA, so I will take that session key off you.
Okay, and I might be able to just set it up automatically, but let me just go ahead and cover the legal variables.
Okay.
So I'll be able to view your screen, won't have any control. If you need to enter any passcodes, passwords, financial help, or biometric data, I'll be able to pause the session. And lastly, are you at least 18 years of age or older?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So, yeah. All right, can you tell me your Apple ID email address?
0 Luke Dalabana at gmail.com.
Can you spell that for me?
But I don't use my Apple ID. I'm asking for a session key.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and send it. Yeah, so go ahead and go to the are you already to the ARA
Already?
at apple.com website?
Already there, waiting for session key.
Already, that session key is gonna be 610
610
1948.
48. Got it.
Alright, and that should, of course, like download the file, and once it's downloaded, go ahead and open it up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to pop up. I know how to do it. I was just speaking to a senior advisor and we got disconnected.
Gotcha.
But this one here is not opening up. It says an advisor will be with you shortly. This session will be recorded for quality. So I'm waiting for the rest of it to say that you're with me.
Okay.
But nothing's happening. You want to try it again?
We can definitely try it again.
Let's give it a shot because it should connect by now.
Okay, so just go back to the ARA at apple.com website, and I have another session key ready, waiting for you.
Okay.
Let me know when
Go
you're
ahead.
ready for that.
Yeah, ready? Ready?
Okay, so it's going to be 504
504.
7726.
Hang on. 504. 7726. Got it. Okay.
Alright. I think I just received the request here. Okay, yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I'm able to see the screen.
Good.
So go ahead and show me the situation at hand.
All right. So my past senior advisor, Matthew, wanted to send some stuff to Apple Engineering. But I had some questions for him to answer first before he sent anything to engineering. The thing is, on my account, on my Mac, these are some of the things I was saving for him. My Mac tells me there's an external database change. There's lots of external, lots of remote. So that's one. Any idea what that is?
What folder is this in specific?
No, not a folder. Not a folder. There it says external changes. This is just a console because it has different users on my Mac. And here's user. This is one user. That's not me.
Okay, so what's the exact issue that you're having, though?
Well, things continuously change on the Mac. It constantly changing. Things disappear. Things change. One of the questions I had was, why is data, like here, I opened the Mac, no Wi-Fi, but this is always moving. Data is always moving in and out. Packets are always moving in and out. So one of the questions was, why is data moving continuously in and out of the Mac when Wi-Fi is turned off? Because the genius at the Apple Store told me this should not happen. If I turn Wi-Fi off, the computer should not be looking to join a network. No data should be moving in and out. So I'm giving it to you now. Why is this happening?
Okay, so you're wanting to know when Wi-Fi is turned off, why this particular folder is still being active?
It's activity monitor, and these are active processes. So I just want to know why data is constantly moving in and out of the Mac when Wi-Fi is turned off.
Gotcha. So this is and just being like super transparent, and most likely it's just expected behavior with the application. There's several variables that's gonna be running in the background, and I'm just to be honest, I'm not even sure if like if engineering would be able to distinguish anything like with this type of situation.
Well,
Maybe
maybe it's not an engineering question. Maybe it's a simple question that there's a simple answer to. Because I'm only asking because I want to know because I've seen what's happening on the Mac. So I'm looking to see because I did ask the genius at the Apple Store, and he was specific about it. I turned this off, and I should not see that, but that's still happening, right? So the question, so now of course, it's in your hands. So could you research it?
could I what?
Could you research it to find out why that's happening? Thank you.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and dig around a little bit here on my end. I'm going to place you on a brief hold for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, but I'll be right back with you.
No worries. Thank you.
Awesome. No worries. Hey, are you still with me?
I am here.
Awesome. So, can you go back to that screen right there for me?
The screen that just popped up, data moving.
Yeah, so that's the activity monitor. Okay, give me 1 second. Something here.
So it's activity monitor and active processes.
Mm-hmm. And just wondering why go back to that screen again for me. And you're just wondering why that packet right there, those packets are still showing?
Yes, because I spoke to two people, one a genius at the Apple Store, as I mentioned, and he said it should not happen if Wi-Fi is turned off.
Gotcha. Okay, so let me see something. Can you bring that screen back
Yeah,
up?
it's activity monitor and it's active processes. So ignore where it's going to. There's always data going to MDNS responder. I don't have the screenshot right now, but I've got hundreds of other screenshots. But that's a general idea. Why is this moving when Wi-Fi is turned off?
Alright, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and click on the Apple icon in the top left corner for me.
Mm-hmm.
And about this Mac. Alright, so you're definitely updated.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So the question I'm asking is it expected behavior or not expected behavior? Because according to the genius, it's not expected behavior, right? But I want you to research it, right?
and that's exactly why I'm going to escalate this to engineering so they can view. So I'm typing up that ticket right now.
Okay.
So give me maybe 2 or 3 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Were you not able to find any answer in your research?
Yeah, I wasn't able to find anything on my end, so that's why I'm running this to engineering.
Okay. So let's not do engineering yet. We'll do engineering, but I want to touch on the different things I want to ask you before we do engineering. Is that all right with you?
Yep, absolutely.
Fine. Okay, so this is one issue, data moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 2 issue. That's one. Oh, wait. I didn't close that thing. It just closed. Framework. It's not showing any framework right now. Should it show framework?
It just depends on how you have the machine set up. It can or it can't. It just depends on.
Well, here we go. It's showing. It's showing. So the framework that my computer is using is all unknown. It's obtained from unknown. Hold on.
Is that what?
See that? Hold on, I'm trying to bring this down. It's not doing yet. Nothing works really on this computer. Very little works. All right, so there's one thing from Apple. One, where is this? Shared support, unknown. Unknown. Everything is basically accounts. Everything came from unknown. And it came on the 26th of March. Right? Everything is unknown. Any idea? Comment?
That's just really related to whether the price itself actually has a date, but it can show unknown. That's not unexpected behavior at all.
All right, so here's, and I appreciate that. So I just want to know, because when I speak to different people from Apple, and I think you would agree with me, they give me different answers. Some people say yes, some people say no, for the very same question. So I never know if I'm coming or going, or which is right. Okay, so... Right, you can understand my situation, right? Because you can understand that, 100 different. Thank you. So we have all mostly unknown. I am thinking most of them should come from Apple. But is it possible to research this? That the frameworks are basically 99% unknown? And
framework is really just coming from third party applications. So if it's showing unknown, it's from those third parties. So essentially, we wouldn't be able to control anything as far as and even answer that question, just because it's third party related.
Okay, so these are all third party related. Thank you for that. I understand that, and that's what I thought originally, right? So on the 26th of March at 3:21 a.m., right, while I'm sleeping, I have a lot of unknown third party. Okay, so, and they're all framework. And then if I go to Finder, application, March 26th. So all my applications also are the same day and same time, 3:21 a.m. in the morning. All of them. Utilities, same date, same time. They're all at 3:21 a.m. Okay. Date created, date modified. Anything that piques your interest there? If these are unknown and these are these are all Apple products, right? Nothing, I'm thinking things are not jiving. They should be Apple products, not unknown, on that date, March 26th.
Yeah, this could have potentially been related to maybe an update or like something within the software settings. So that again is an unexpected behavior. So that could have just been related to like a change in the software. So that would probably be fine in itself.
Are you saying expected or not expected behavior?
No, it would probably be expected behavior. Just if we released an update or if there were any changes to the software.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when you say if we release an update, it would be an Apple update. So why is it unknown?
Even though with updates we do release silent updates, so although that your machine may not restart or anything, we release updates in the background, just to update the software. So that could have been related to that.
Right, it could have been. So if you don't mind terribly, is it possible to research it or should we move on?
Well, with our updates, we release a lot of security updates. So those updates really happen in the background. So it wouldn't be anything that we would actually research.
Okay, so let me close that for now and let me continue. So, when a Mac is unboxed, right? Mac is unboxed. When does the log messages begin? Does it begin at the time I unbox it, or should it show previous dates?
You said when the Mac is unlocked?
No, unboxed. Let's say I unboxed on February the 12th, 2022, this year. Right? Got it? February the 12th. In the log messages, should I see log messages starting on the 12th or the 13th? Or should I see log messages starting in 2021? Or when should log messages start? That's the question.
There's no specific information that we have released about those specific logs. Our engineering team and security team actually releases several updates over the time. So there's not a specific time that I can tell you.
No, okay, I'll clarify. Hang on. No. Maybe I didn't explain properly. I'm sure I didn't explain properly. So I unboxed on February the 12th, right? Okay. When should log messages begin? When should I begin to see log messages?
That answer, I wouldn't be able, even as a senior advisor, I wouldn't be able to set that proper expectation just because there's like so much that goes on in the background with our developer teams and engineering teams and everything. That type of public information isn't there. So I just wouldn't be able to set that expectation.
So that's an important question to me. Let me tell you why. Because I unboxed on the 12th, okay? And I saw, here's on the 12th, I unboxed here. And it tells me immediately localhost. And it tells me there are log messages from 2021. But you don't know if this is expected behavior or not, yes?
I understand exactly what your point is and what you're shooting for. But I just wouldn't be able to set that expectation just because we don't have that public information details.
So you don't have the answer to the question, when should log messages begin? Because
Correct.
And again, I'm going to go back to what senior advisors say. Some say, yes, you should start when you unbox. That's when you unbox. That's when the log messages should start. Some say, no, it's okay if you have messages from old, right? So that's what I'm asking. But you're telling me, no, you can't answer that question.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had an answer to it, but anything public is all going to be placed on our public page. So we a lot of the situations that we hold in the software is confidential and a lot of those type of variables. So I just wouldn't be able to set that expectation. So.
Well, okay. Well, I'm thinking it's a simple question. right? When should log messages begin? Should it begin like a year before, like the previous year, or should it begin when I unbox? So that's one.
Again,
Yeah,
like,
I know, I
just
got
wouldn't
it.
be able to answer that question. Yeah.
So here's the thing. So the computer is sitting in my closet. I unboxed on the 12th, like I said here, on the 12th, right here, okay, of February. So I got it. It's sitting in my closet. And I found log messages from this September the 23rd. And I found some from February the 6th. But anyway, that goes back to you can't answer my question. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to something that maybe you can answer. So this one here, I go to maybe this here. Okay, so here I am. I unbox on the 12th. I'm in Canada, right there. You see that, yeah? That's on the 12th.
Yep.
So I documented what's happening. So I'm going to briefly go through this really fast. And tell me if there's anything that piques your interest. Okay, so they're on the 12th, and then I went back to console log messages, and everything has been deleted, and all the messages start on the February the 19th. Anyways, and here, September the 23rd, log messages, they're all errors. You don't know anything about that. Mac is sitting in my closet, February the 6th. I unboxed on February 12th. Log messages again. And remember, it's sitting in my closet. Anyways, so let me multiple phone numbers. Now, it tells me here that credentials to user 501 is a member of a local group admin, but I don't belong to any group. Your thoughts?
Those are just file names like running in the background. So I wouldn't have any input on that part. Just because that goes into the development stages. So I wasn't having
That's okay.
input on that part.
Tell me if anything that piques your interest as unexpected behavior. If something is normal, fine and good. But if it's not normal, I'd like to know. There it says connection 207. I have hundreds of connections, my Mac tells me. So it says connection 207 is working for this activity titled private. Any thought?
Yeah, that all looks normal. I mean,
looks normal.
I mean, if your application if the machine is running fine, I mean,
no, but it's not running fine.
That's going to be expected behavior.
No, but it's not running fine. And then I have Apple Network Remote Service. Should it be of concern?
Those what you're looking at right now is just in our developer stages. So I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to look at any of these codes and tell you anything. I mean, just because that's just like works in the background. So yeah.
But does
but everything looks to be expected. I mean.
Looks to be expected? All right. So I'm in Canada. I live in Canada, and it says it has 3 country codes currently advertised on 38 networks. Piques your interest?
Yeah, everything looks to be expected. I mean, like, if there's nothing looking weird at all.
So even though it says 3 country codes here, and I have no Wi-Fi at the time, should it say 3 country codes?
Yeah, but everything is looking expected, so... I mean, that's all in the code and everything within the development stages.
All right. So this doesn't pique your interest. Okay, that's fine. So it says 3 country codes here. And then I continue to look at what it says, what country it's reading. And then it says here, location is disabled system-wide. Still nothing piques your interest?
Yeah, that all is expected.
Okay.
So, I mean,
all right. So then I go to
if your machine is running like perfectly fine, everything is expected. So I mean,
right, but
all of those are just like coding in the background. So it could be a ton of things.
Okay.
So
Well, it
that'll
says
always be fine.
the current country is U.S., but I live in Canada.
Yeah, that's still fine. It's just the coding.
Huh. Okay, so let me do this. So let me close this all. If this is no problem, no problem. Let's go here at something maybe that you can look at. So here it says Bluetooth as a process. This is today, right? 2 o'clock, 2:43. It is 3:27 now. So these are active processes, Bluetooth, right? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not, I turned off Bluetooth, but it's constantly using Bluetooth. Why is that? Bluetooth is off.
Even though it's still showing, items are going to be running in the background of the machine either way. I mean, that's just how a computer works. So,
okay.
I mean,
so why, okay, are you saying even though I turned Bluetooth off, it's okay for Bluetooth to still be active?
yes, all of that's just going to be running in the background either way. So,
all right. And then even though, I connected via ARA, nothing cloud, nothing is iCloud joined. Okay, everything is undone. Yet I have cloud paired.
That's just going to be expected. I mean, things are going to run in the background of your machine either way. Whether it's a Mac or a PC running Windows, it's just gonna, that's expected behavior.
All right, so let's do this. I go here and I go, and I got a lot of MDNS responder. Your thought? Normal?
That's all the expected behavior. I mean, everything's running fine on your machine.
Well, thank you so much for that. So this is expected behavior. But when I research MDNS responder, it tells me that's a networking process. My computer is networking. So how do I disable MDNS responder?
That would be a question that I can potentially answer just because we provide the basic software protocols. There's protocols that run that's probably always going to run in the background of your machine. I mean, that's just any computer.
Are you telling me, let me see if I understand this correctly, that MDNS responder cannot quit, cannot stop it?
I wouldn't be able to answer that question. And like I mentioned, everything in your machine is running expected. So.
Okay, hold on. It's expected. I get it. It's expected. But when I look into what you say are expected behavior, I found out, and you can do it yourself, that MDNS responder, the way for it to connect, the way for it to be a process is because it's networking with other devices. And I'm telling you, great, it's normal, it's fine, but I am not networking with other devices, but it's showing up here as I'm networking. So I want to turn it off. And I'm asking, how do I turn it off?
If you turn off Wi-Fi or if you turn off Bluetooth, that's going to turn it off. There's nothing else that we can provide for that.
There's nothing else you can provide. Okay, let's see. Because I researched it, and let me see if I can still get... Hold on.
So, did you have any other questions for us?
Yeah, I do. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't have it here. Oh, I hold on a second. I know where it is. It is in Documents. And it's no longer here. Because I had some screenshots, because I researched it. And I researched, but it's all removed from my screenshot there. Anyways, I found out that it can be disabled. MDNS responder can be disabled, and so can APSD. And I'd like to disable this APSD But are you telling me the same thing? It cannot be disabled?
The basics, or if you just turn off Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, that's going to disable things. You can, I mean, there's options of going into the software in a more in-depth situation, but that's not something that we support.
All right. Okay. So I want to turn off a couple of things. APSD, Bluetooth, of course, is running, but mine is off. I want to turn off find my device. Can we turn that off?
If you want to turn off Find My Mac, you would have to go into the settings. Besides that, it wouldn't be something that we support. So besides everything that you're looking at, as far as the basic options, if you wanted to delve like maybe into a more in-depth situation, that wouldn't be something that we support.
When you say in-depth, be specific. What do you mean? Because right now, I just want to turn off MDNS responder, APSD, find my device, maybe a couple more. I just want to turn things off. So can you help me do that, or is that too deep for Apple?
Anything that's not within the typical settings, if you were to change anything, that's going to be more of the development stage, so that wouldn't be something that we support. So, I mean...
Okay, so I'm just talking about based on the specific things that I asked. MDNS responder turning off and APSD turning off, and this one here, find my device, is turning off. Just the specifics. I'm not talking about generalities. You're telling me senior advisor yourself cannot help me to turn that off.
Correct. So, I mean, you're looking more into the development stages, of the software. So, I mean, it might be possible, but, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything on that side. So, did you have any other questions for me?
Let's see if I have any other question. Let's see. So this morning I ran a couple of things. I guess you can answer this because it says the state of the machine is untrusted right there. And if anything, you want to stop me. It says attempting to whatever, and it says bad things to come. I guess no, right?
I mean, if you're looking at anything besides the typical settings that you can view, that wouldn't be anything that we support.
No, that's okay. I understand that you don't support it, but is there anyone else who is able to assist based on what I've asked you today?
No,
nobody else.
Like, I'm the highest level of support that can be contacted. So, yeah.
Okay, so even though it says here, Apple preference, Bluetooth, remote service, not a problem. Even when I have no Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth is a constant, not a problem.
Yeah, we wouldn't support anything besides the standard options that you can view on the machine. So.
Yeah. Actually, thank you for that. I understand you don't support it. You senior advisor don't support it, and there's no place else I can go to find out if it's expected behavior or not expected behavior. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you can look it up online. I mean, it's definitely options out there, but I mean, anything that we support is just going to be the standard software.
Just what software?
The standard software.
Like Apple software? Like what came with Apple?
Yes.
What came with Apple at unboxing? Well, if I'm telling you and I'm showing you that there's an update to the computer with all the Apple software, the applications, but then at the same date, same time, when I go to framework, it's completely different. They're all unknown. That's the Apple product, isn't it?
I mean, anything that you're looking at, we can support. But if you're looking to go like a deeper dive, that's not something we support.
All right, and engineering doesn't support it either?
Correct.
All right, so with data moving in and out of my Mac with no Wi-Fi turned off, nobody cares.
I'm not saying that nobody cares. It's just that those sort of situations are handled by engineering. So we would just have to ask them. But you're probably looking at more so of a situation as probably expected behavior.
That is probably what?
And that's just probably with any computer too.
No, I don't care about other people's computer. I care about what's happening on mine. So
Okay, so did you want me to submit the ticket to engineering to ask why the packets are still moving when Wi-Fi is off?
Well, that's one among the many other things I brought up, including location disabled system wide, and then there's a lot of denying. Hold on, what is it? Not here. If I go here to activities, all the processes are volatile. Every single one are volatile. Any idea why?
Not that I can see. But let me go ahead and place you on a quick hold. I'm going to type up this escalation, and I'll be right back with you in a few minutes.
Okay, hold. Before you do that, the one thing you're going to be asking engineering is why is data moving in and out of my Mac? That's the only question, nothing else, right?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and...
Hold. No. I don't want you to do anything yet. I want to finish what I'm talking about. I just want to know if this is expected behavior. So I click on activate server here, but no data comes up. Is it expected behavior or not?
I mean, I can't answer that question. I mean, that's why I'm going to go ahead and submit the ticket to engineering. So I'm going to place you on a brief hold, and I'll be right back with you.
No. I don't want you to do that.
Okay, so what are you expecting right now?
Hold on. So I asked you a question about activities, and you don't know, and you can't comment on it, right?
Yeah, because I'm providing the resolution right now. I can go ahead and get the tickets submitted to engineering, but all of the questions you're asking right now, I cannot answer.
That's okay. Listen, you're honest and you can answer it. I understand. I accept that. That's I accept it. Okay. I just want to ask you a couple more things about activity. If you can answer, fine. And you've been honest that you cannot answer. So you don't know why everything here is volatile. You don't know why it will not disclose content. And am I supposed to have, where it says parent activity ID, am I supposed to have something here? Because they're all 0. Do you know? Or do we want to move on?
That I can't answer either. So
I got it.
Not sure.
That's okay. One more. So I want to retrieve user ID, but it won't show me anything there. But there's one more, if I can find it. No, it wouldn't show me anything. Hold on. Yeah, this one here. It says track mouse and send action on mouse up. Any idea?
Not sure.
Not sure. All right. No, Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate the time you spent with me, but I will say no to sending that one thing to engineering. I will continue my research. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, no Wi-Fi. Uploading at 14%. Uploaded, fully uploaded 3 hours ago. Okay, and Bluetooth.